A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News, come to you live and direct from the Newsfirst Centre here in Colombo. I am Florine Rajendran. Let's start off with a look at the headlines this afternoon. Officials of the Met Department engaged in a demonstration citing several issues. Today marks World Press Freedom Day. Registration of Dansals in the vicinity of Colombo begins. EU to grant Turkey conditional approval for visa-free travel within the EU Schengen area. On to one of our headline-making stories, the Colombo Municipal Council states that they have begun the registration of Dansals organised in the city of Colombo. Chief Health Officer of the Colombo Municipal Council, Dr. Ron Vijayamuni, said that the registration forms can be obtained by calling the number 0112 696594. He also informs the organisers to refrain from distributing food with high contents of sugar, oil and salt to limit the spread of non-communicable diseases. Minister of Sustainable Development and Wildlife, Kamini Jaivikramaperera, presided over a media briefing on the restructuring of all zoological parks in Sri Lanka.
Deputy Minister of Sustainable Development and Wildlife Sumedha G. Jayasena was also present for the media briefing which took place at the auditorium of the Government Information Department. When speaking of issuing permits for elephants in the future, we will not say no to international requests and even for the traditional elephant caretakers. However, we are firm in the permit system that will take place annually. In the cabinet bill that we presented, we have noted that we will inquire into the well-being of the elephant when the permit is renewed annually. We will look into any complaints that may arise. We will have an inquiry. We will look into the humane practices. We will have discussions with the Prime Minister on this matter and present the cabinet paper and follow on with the legal policy. In the future, we will have the process where it will be a committee that makes decisions and not a singular minister. Every matter will be referred to the cabinet.
The Joint Association of Unemployed Graduates charged that a permanent program to the employees of graduates had not been implemented.
There are 32,000 shortages of jobs for graduates. We have presented relevant statistics. There are shortages of nearly 15,000 teaching jobs in local government, nearly 6,000 teaching jobs in government schools and another 1,500 job shortages in state departments. So far, a program has not been implemented to employ the graduates since the 21st of March 2012. The knowledgeable population of the country moved to foreign countries. The state leaders shed false tears and deceive people. People who have obtained higher education for 3 or 4 years are unemployed until they receive government jobs. We challenge the government, reveal to the public the number of unemployed graduates in the country and to which fields they belong to. At least do that. We state with responsibility that a stable program should be implemented to employ the unemployed graduates of the country.
One person was killed and another injured when a motorcycle fell into a lake off an unguarded bridge in the Pala-Batahena area in Kitulgala. An individual travelling from Batahena Kanda to Kitulgala has thus faced the tragedy. The victim is a 38-year-old resident of the Pulgavat area in Kitulgala. Area residents state that even though a protective railing was requested from the relevant officials, solutions have not yet been provided to the issue. A sea hog was netted by a fisherman in Vilpattu coast in the Mullikulama area. The sea hog was discovered entangled in the fisherman's net last evening. Navy personnel from Mullikulama had informed the veterinary department of Girthale to move the sea animal away. Our correspondent reported that the sea hog was dead when brought ashore. The sea hog is an endangered species, also included in the Red Data Book. Two persons sustained severe injuries when two tipper trucks collided onto each other in the Alutoye area in Habarana along the Habarana-Trincomalee main road. The accident had occurred at around 7:15 this morning. According to our correspondent, the incident had occurred close to the 125th mile post. The vehicles involved in the accident were two tippers transporting sand from Ella to Colombo. The police suspect that the accident occurred as a result of one of the drivers falling asleep. Well, that's a wrap of lunchtime news here at News First. You can keep abreast of these stories and much more by simply logging into our website www.newsfirst.lk. For the News First team, I am Florine Rajendran. Have a wonderful day ahead of you.